Hello everyone, it's Green the Gamester here with Age of Calamitous, and today I'm going to talk about the Fragment of Power and the Tablet of Power. Now in my last video I went after the Mystic Ascension Volume 3 because I want to level up my arcane magic to level 4. So here is my arcane sanctuary here, and this is where I level up my arcane magic. So we're going to jump in here, and over here is going to be my level 4. Now what it requires to make this is the Tome of the Ancient Arts, which I have, a diamond, the Tablet of Power, an amethyst, and arcane magic 3. Now I have amethyst over there. That's easy to get, but the Tablet of Power is another story. Now this little this little tablet, it just is a really hit or miss whether you get it or not, and I'm going to show you how to get it. And it does require fragments of power to get. Now you need as many of these as you could possibly get, and you get these in the unnamed city, and I'm going to take you there right now to show you exactly where to go. We're going to go right in front of the archives here, and we're going to scoot right inside. And of course I am a Felgarth, and that's why it's so important to me, because it's required for arcane magic. And the other factions, there's two others that can get it too. Eleanor, I believe, and Cold Embrace also can wield magic. But in here is of course the Eleanor and the Felgarth faction. So I'm friendly with them. They're not going to bother me. So this is where you need to come. The Archivist is here, of course. But this little place over here is the scroll. What do I want to say? Library, I guess. And as you step up to it, you can see it says to press X to interact. Now, as you all know, I have a PlayStation 4 controller because I'm more comfortable with that than a keyboard and a mouse. So we're going to hit that. And it says you've been granted a scroll. And if you look real quick, if you just keep your eye on the lower right hand screen, when I hit it again, it'll show you. Now each time I do this, it's going to cost me a fragment of power. So I got Waymakers that time. So if I open up my inventory here, and if I scroll down here, I had 17 fragments of power. Now I only have 15 because I used 2 of them. But if I scroll down, this is what I'm getting when I take a chance. So I've got 2 battle spatulas, I've got a dead leg, I've got a Kinscourge statue. I guess there's up to 28 things that you can get. Now it's a hit or a miss whether you get the tablet or not. And I have to tell you, you can see all of these. I've got a lot of repeats here. And if you hit your use button on these, you can learn these. So the Glacier, I already had this feat. I've already learned this one. Let me tell you, before I got the Tablet of Power, I used 86 fragments. And I'm telling you, it's easy for me to make them because I can conjure them. But the only other way that I know that you can get them is if you beat some of the bosses in the unnamed city here and out in the world too. They will drop these. So they are all important in my opinion. They are one of the most powerful items that you can own in the game. And I'll tell you why. Well, we're going to go back to my home base here, which is right up here. Come on, just down a little bit more, Granny. Whoop, 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 whoop. We'll try right there. I might end up on my bridge. Oh, no, that's not too bad. Okay. So let me go inside here. And if you are a magic wielder, and only the Felgarth faction can conjure, and that's why I joined that faction. So you can go to the studies of the ancient arts, and at level 40, in your feats, you are allowed to conjure. So the third one over is to conjure a fragment of power. It only takes a mystical dust and an arcane power gem to make one of these. So I can make a lot of them relatively quickly because arcane power gems are easy for me to make. And I can make those by giving this essence collector corrupted bone. And I can make those by getting the powder of corruption, and you can get those at 2 Defari camps have a lot of it, and that is the summoning place, and then the Defari camp right in front of the faction hall. If you check all their chests, that's where you can get that, and you just take your regular bones and bring them to your cauldron here, and you can make them. You have to have a higher level thrall in here in order to be able to make the corrupted bone, at least a named one. I'm not sure if a level 3 will do it or not, but I think so. So anyway, that's how you make these fragments of power. And the reason I love these things is that if you use one of these, like let me show you what my feats are. Right now I have 95 available feat points. So if I open this back up and I use this fragment of power, it says you have gained feat points. So we're going to scroll back over. See, now I have 105. Now I just think this is incredibly important. I don't care which faction you choose, whether you choose magic or just a regular. It's important that you can get as many feat points as you possibly can. And it's pretty laborious to wait for yourself to level up to get these. So as soon as you can kill bosses that drop these, it wouldn't hurt to farm them. It really wouldn't. And then as soon as you can get this power, this tablet of power, I certainly would, because I had 105. Now, because I can make another one of these, whoops, that's the Thorgar. Where is it? Right here. This tablet of power, I'm going to use this just like I did the power fragment. And it says you have gained feat points. So we're going to go over. Now look at that. It gives you 60 feat points if you use this tablet of power. So that is just incredibly awesome. And to make this tablet of power, ladies and gentlemen, this is awesome. Once you get that scroll, and it's not easy to get, but once you get it, you can make it with 1 fragment of power right in your personal crafting menu. And I think that's just awesome. So I'm going to make another one because I need it to get my my next level of arcane magic. So there we have that. And I believe I needed, what else did I need to make this thing? So we're going to put that over there. And then I need amethyst. So let's go get some amethyst over here. Oh gosh, I got tons of them. So I think I'm going to split that up. I don't need to put all of those over there. So let's take that many. Alright, so there we are. And there's my level 4. Yahoo! Let's make it. Takes a few seconds here. So yeah, it's taken me a while to get this just because of that tablet of power. So we're going to take that, and what does it take to make the bolt? The bolt, oh, the same. Look at that. So it says I can craft 7. And yeah, they craft 10 at a time. So yeah, let's do them all. Why not? So there's my level 4. We're going to scoop those up, and we are going to load our weapon right away here. Here's the 70 Arcane Bolt 4, which gives a health damage of 29 and a armor penetration of 10%. Not too shabby. And let's put it down here. Oh, I bet did I pick that up? No, I didn't, did I? Let's put it in there. Now we can do it. It's such a process. This whole game is such a process. Oh, goodness. Yeah, and what did I do with it? Oh, it's right there. Jeez, Granny. Okay, so I have loaded it now. Awesome. So there we have it. Yep. Oh, look at that. I put a hole in my floor. Jeez, Granny, you wild woman. Yeah. So now I have level 4. I'm so pleased about that. Yeah. There we are. Level 4 magic. Health damage of 48. Woohoo. Armor penetration 11%. Yeah. That's awesome. That's wonderful. So, yeah. Fragment of Power, incredibly important in this game, in my opinion. If you want to get feats quickly and easily, that's the way to do it. Gather those things, farm them. Yeah, and if you're a magic person, if that's what you've chosen for a faction, I can't tell you how important it is to have that. And in my opinion, Felgarth is the best faction to go for, simply because you can conjure them, and easily too. Doesn't take much to do it. So, alright. Well, I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, please give me that big old like, and if you'd like to see more, just subscribe. And if you hit that little bell, you'll be notified when I post my next video. Well, alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, GG out.